This is Miles, and I've got a small lot in Dunsmuir, California that I want to share with you. This is for sale at Wilco Land. Sharing my screen for a minute, walking you through what I see in this piece of land. It's a little over 1/10 of an acre. It's in Siskiyou County. This is an awesome location. If you haven't been to the town of Dunsmuir, give it a Google. A lot of people rave about this area. It's a unique little town in Northern California in the woods. And as I talk, I'm going to roll through some of the photos our photographer took. And one big thing I want to get to is access in this video and discuss utilities. So for this property, I haven't heard in a while. I have heard from a customer here that there has been sewer lines that have been added to these properties. So that's something I would call the city of Dunsmuir about. And also water. So when you call them, ask about water and sewer. See if that they have those options that run to these properties. It is kind of at that cutoff. It's, you might need a well or septic, which this is vacant land. It's not installed. I'm going through the photos here. It is fairly steep, but a great indication is that people have built on this grade of elevation and steepness. And so that's a huge positive sign that this should work out for development. People next to you, people above you have built nice homes. Our photographer said it is, upper to middle class area. The road that gets up here is just a thin road. And this video will be inside the listing, and it shows you,
looking on Google
this is the photographer hypothetically at the property. If you were to develop something like this, it's probably not going to be clear where the property lines are until you have a surveyor out there for a few $100 most likely.
There's one road
and
again,
vacant, undeveloped land. Power. We've got homes in the neighborhood. We've got homes nearby, so power is going to be there. Think tree forge, think tree house. Sacramento River is along Dunsmuir. Contact the city about water and septic, or water and sewage, I should say. If those options aren't available, again, you had somebody else build and develop, so we know that something's going to be there. You might have to put your own septic, you might have to put your own well tank in, but something potentially could be there. And this is our access road.
To your GPS.
You're going to use GPS coordinates to get out there. And that's all I did here was pull that up
with a red roof
on GPS coordinates, and we will share that in the listing. In the town of Dunsmuir, the Sacramento River running right along that. And here's our access road. How cool is that?
It turns right
you can see in some of the, there we go. We were pointing something out
basically this hillside swept up here. I don't believe the road goes through it. According to Google Earth, it's not putting me up there until I'm up on the hill. So,
let's listen to that.
Yeah, and it looks like it runs right behind this home that's kind of hidden behind the trees there. It's very well treed. It's very steep. I'm going to get some stills. And, yeah, I'm going to back out of here.
Sweet.
And there we go.
So that is, and here's some more videos our photographer took. So feel free to take a peek at that anytime you have a minute. And the next thing, we've looked at GPS coordinates. I do want to show you the property on Google Earth. As I mentioned, we have development back up here. And it's really hard to see, like these trees with how dense it is, you can't really see much on Google Earth, but this is a development of some sorts. This is an overlay, so this could be shifted. It's probably not right next to it, but again, you're gonna need a survey at some point to figure this out. This is a road on a plat map or a tax map, and that'll be shown inside the listing if you go to photos. This is actually called Siskiyou Road right here, Siskiyou Street, I wanna say it's called. So it does have access. It is that dirt road that we just looked at. In the Sacramento River running along here, and you're in the town of Dunsmuir. If you want to see what the town of Dunsmuir looks like, you can even go over here and put this guy down over there. But you can go get on Google Street Views and take a look at it. It is a beautiful area. Check it out there. So that's what we're looking at. One thing I do want to point out too is that we're going to price this far below market value. It is a smaller lot. We have sold a couple of them back here, and they sell pretty quick. The only lots listed, and these are pretty similar. This one's a little bit bigger, but we're looking at about a 1/4 acre for $45,000 on River Avenue, which was just, down the block, basically. You could throw a football down there from our property. Another one for $44,000, which is 8,200 square feet. So this is right on Francis and Bridge. So these are really close, great comps. There's not a lot for sale out there. they haven't been on Zillow that long. It is a active little market there. So give us a call. Let me know if you have questions. My name's Miles McLaughlin at Wilco Land. I'm at 605-250-1256. Thanks for watching.